Go for it, girl.
No, don't record me.
Okay. Alright, it's not recording.
I already heard it. Recording.
He's browsing the internet. I
Mm-hmm.
see him.
Okay. So me and my coworkers were talking today, and we were talking about the earthquakes. And she was talking about how she's never been in an earthquake, and I was telling her the first time that I ever experienced an earthquake here in California. And you remember like back in the day when the internet first came out and you got the emails that said if you don't send it to 20 people, the ghost of Susie's past is gonna come back and haunt you. If you send it to 5 people, it will only be for a week. If you send it to something like that. And so I was in beauty school. I came out of class and I was walking into my building and I'm on the phone with my friend. The whole entire building starts shaking and I just am walking like, oh my god, girl, you never believe what happened. The ghost has possessed my whole entire apartment. And she's like, what? I'm like freaking out, I'm like crying, I'm like, I can't believe this, I should have sent it this morning, I should have sent it. And she goes, and I was like, I'm gonna have to call you back. My mom calls me, she's like, hey, did you just feel an earthquake? And I was like, yep. Aw, little baby. Missing grandma? Missing grandma? So I was having a discussion with JJ, and this feels really awkward having little babies. Like, but we were talking about how it's really inappropriate for females to call their dads daddy, but yet after they've been penetrated, they've been called daddies, and where do you draw that line? And I said, you shouldn't, after you've turned into having been the first time that you got penetrated, that should be the only time that you should refer to anyone as daddy, and it definitely should not be your father. And then the last time I was talking about how my boyfriend likes to wake me up for sex, or I like to call it sleep raping. And the first couple times it's like, all right, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then about 7, you're like, all right, I'm finally awake. We can actually have sex. And I'm just not really sure if he's into necrophilia or if he's like into zombies. Because as soon as they start making some kind of noises, that's when he finally decides to bust a nut.
That's how he feels about that joke.
Yeah. I had other stuff written down, but I don't remember.
Try something that's funny now.
Shut up. I don't know what else to say. This is why I didn't want to come up without anything that was prepared. So my boyfriend doesn't like my cat, or as I like to call him, my roommate, and he's just overstaying his welcome. JJ likes to complain about how my cat gets in the way, he doesn't do anything, but I would much rather have my cat who's independent than having a needy puppy that's begging at my feet all day. No? No? I don't know. Okay. So I like to measure out my level of fatness by when I go into stores and I look at the security cameras. You know, when you're walking in and you have the camera that catches you walking in, you're like, oh yeah, this outfit looks pretty good. Like it's not adding the 10 extra pounds like they say that it does on TV. Fun house mirrors are fun. Those, you get the skinny ones, you get the tall ones, you just eager to see what you look like if you were anorexic at 6'6"?